Welcome back to Off the Record, a radio playlist where I help you discover new artists and new music. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's so much happening. First off, ticket giveaway is happening right now. I'm giving away 2 tickets to see Vortex in Los Angeles at the Echo. That's going to be on Thursday. The last day to enter is going to be Tuesday. And you don't want to miss them. They're like an up and coming indie alt band that is like definitely making waves in the scene. So head on over to my page and make sure to enter that giveaway. We finally got the Wuthering Heights. I don't even know how to say it. Wither. It reminds me of Wither's Originals. You know those little hard candies? The name reminds me of those. Anywho, Charlie XCX finally released the album with the drop of the movie. So good. So good. Go listen to that. But let's dive a little bit into new releases. First off, new Dua Lipa track. Is this meaning we're going to get like a new Dua Lipa album? ? She just finished the Radical Optimism tour literally like a month ago. So this is going to be like game changing if we're going into a new Dua Lipa era. But it's called Two Hearts and she made it with Danny Harley. And then Luke Robb, he was on the show. We love him. He finally got engaged. Yay. And he dropped a single called Hold Fast, which is basically like the story of getting engaged, which is super sweet. So we're going to listen to that today. And then Drive. They're an alt pop band. Now, if you miss Coin, this is right up your alley. They are right up that alley. And they have a new song, When You Know. And we're going to listen to that today. That one's a lot of fun. You know, it's like this rocky dance beat that we're going to see like a huge wave of. Because I feel like a lot of like the indie alt punk like pop scene is kind of resurging right now, which is really cool. We kind of saw the start of it with Noah Stees. I would like to say Noah Stees kind of kicked things off with this. Just going to say it. And then we have Ryan Taylor. So I did my 25 days of artists under 25K. And I don't remember the name of the song, but we promoted one of her songs that I absolutely loved. She just released a new single called Claire. And it has like these dreamy vocals. And the best way to describe it is Lana Del Rey meets Lizzie McAlpine. It's like this like acoustic, I don't want to use the word ethereal, but it's like this like dreamscape. It's super fun. So we're going to listen to that today. Anywho, we have a very fun guest on the show. JohnLuke is on the show. Just one guest this week. We're going to try it out. We're going to see how it goes with having one guest. And yeah, all right. I hope you like this week's episode. Let's start with these new releases. Green in your eyes, you make me wanna believe something more than You're listening to Off the Record, a radio playlist where I help you discover new artists and new music. I'm sitting here with JohnLuke, indie, folk, rock, pop singer, songwriter. We're going to talk a little bit about his song Green Eyes today. JohnLuke, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to chat with you because when I listen to your music, we'll kind of talk about your influences in a second, but like it sits in this sonic universe that is like right now the moment of like Olivia Dean and Sam Fender. I'm really excited to hear from you who your influences are. Growing up, who was playing music around you and what were you guys listening to?
So growing up, my dad's side of the family was all Irish traditional music, and I grew up playing Irish traditional music in pubs and different stuff like that. And he kind of started me off with kind of playing like the bodhrán, which is like a drum, and the guitar and stuff like that. And that's where I kind of got all my rhythm and all of that kind of style when I'm playing the guitar. And Mum actually grew up in a convent where she was like went to school with nuns and everything, and they basically got her to do all of her grades. So she's her diploma in singing, and she got me into singing, which led me to do my own diploma in singing. So she helped me do that when I was 16, I think it was. And yeah, so it's kind of the two waves have kind of crossed into this one kind of music blend. I don't know what you'd want to call it.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit about those influences, because when you, like I mentioned, when you listen to your music, like this sonic universe, like it's very clear your writing style as well as like artistically, like the orchestration of it all. What is that process like for you?
Um, I can give you a short answer, or a really long answer.
Let's
So I
take
think
the long answer.
we'll take the long answer. So I was mad into sports, like it was my everything when I was growing up until about 16, and I managed to injure both my knees and completely dislocate and
Oh
break
my
them completely.
goodness.
So that ruled my sport out, and I was always playing music and I was always doing my own thing with that, but it was never like something that I needed. But when I couldn't play sport anymore, I needed something that I could kind of fall back on that I enjoyed. And I started songwriting and dealing with, because it was really depressive part of my life because I couldn't do what I was loving at the time. So I
Yeah.
had to focus on something else. So I used writing and playing music as like a coping mechanism to any anxiety or depression I was going through. And you'll find that in some of my songs, it's kind of like a kind of talk about myself and loving myself again. And there's songs from my perspective looking at other people who are unhappy, which I have a song about. It's called Unholy as well, if you want to check it out. But yeah, I kind of songwriting is kind of my way out of a rut.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably my if it's my lotto winning ticket to have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Would you say are some of the artists who like influence your writing style?
So I grew up, I probably could name every single Ed Sheeran song. He is my idol. I actually got to meet him last year, which was really cool as well. Um, Briefly, no, he doesn't even know my name, but
Hey, but
uh,
you met him.
yeah, I got to meet him. I got my photo. But yeah, Ed Sheeran, the style, the songs, the lyrics, everything, that he was probably my number one and is still my number one idol.
That's so cool. Let's talk a
Yeah.
little bit about Green Eyes. That, as I mentioned to you off camera, that's personally my favorite track from you. What was that creation process like?
So Green Eyes was a mad one. I was writing for a girl from Dublin, Lara Fitzsimons, and we just finished the bridge. I just finished writing the bridge with her, and I went into another room and started playing the piano. And there's no piano on Green Eyes, and I just started playing. I was like, I see green, da, 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 and I started on the piano. I was like, I'm onto something here. They had just finished up recording, and I was like, I went to my producer Jessica, and I was like, you have to stay for another 2 hours. I don't care. You just have to. And started with this really cool drum beat. Started with these really cool like guitars coming in and everything. And it's actually ridiculously hard to play live as well, which is really annoying. But it just makes the song so unique, I think. And yeah, the lyrics. I think we wrote Green Eyes fully, myself and Jessica, within the 2 hours, which was mental.
That's so cool. What should we be on the lookout for you in 2026?
Well, 2026 is going to be a busy year. I have my next single coming out in this on the 7th of March. It's called Denial, and that's a mental health song. It's about kind of like denying that you're not doing okay, and it's kind of like, oh my God, what is happening to me? And after that, then it's going to be a build up to my second EP, Comic Romance Volume 2, which will have 5 tracks on it, and that should be coming out at the end of summer.
What has the process of putting that together been like?
It's fun. Do you know, I'm unorganized with life and I'm really organized with music. I have so many songs recorded. I have so much ready to go that it's just like I've gotten to the stage where I'm just like, yeah, this song, this song, this song, this song's there, this song's there. And it's just I just have to sit back and kind of stay writing more that I can just make the best art possible. And that's my plan for 2026.
Has there been some tracks that you like really want to put on this EP but just aren't ready to be seen yet?
Yeah, definitely. When I was recording in Canada, we worked with this one producer and he's recorded with One Republic and he's recorded with The Script and Olivia Rodrigo and Alex Sampson. He's just class. His name is John Nathaniel, and the songs I recorded out there, I'm gonna go back and record more. So when I release my debut album, hopefully in 2027, they'll all be on that.
That's so cool. Well, before we move on to our final question, I do want to ask you this. Is there a lyric or line of yours that you come back to often?
That I've written.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I have my songs that I kind of write that are just fun and happy, and that's kind of just like how I'm feeling in the moment.
Yeah.
But as I said, my coping mechanism to dealing with my own stress and struggles is music, and there's a song I have which is on the 5th track of my EP. It's called "Loving Me," and it's like there's one line. It's like, "I wish I wasn't good at lying," and it's like I was putting up a front for everyone else. That I don't know, that song. Every lyric in that song means the world to me.
That's beautiful.
Mm.
Well, I asked you to bring 3 songs from 3 other artists, and feel free to elaborate a little bit on why you chose these.
Okay. I'm gonna do my favorite song of all time. I'm gonna do a song I'm really enjoying at the moment, and I'm gonna do a song that really hit me hard. So my favorite song of all time is "Don't" by Ed Sheeran, and that song I play it live nearly at every single gig I play. I love it to bits. I know every single line since it first came out. It's my complete favorite song of all time. And the most hard hitting song is "Black Friday" by Tom Odell. And there's one line in that, and it's like, "I want a better body, I want better skin, and I want to be perfect like all your other friends." And it really just hits me in my chest. It's like, oh my God, I feel that, you know?
Yeah.
And my favorite song at the moment is do you know Role Model? He has a song called Sally When the Wine Runs Out. And just everything about that song makes me smile. I love it to bits.
That whole album is incredible. I remember when it first came out, he only had about 200,000 monthly listeners, and I listened to it the week of release, and I remember thinking like, wow, this album is going to do so great. And it's so fun seeing like where he is now from when that album released.
Oh, like even like him bringing on like acts in the bridge and everything live is just so cool.
Does it kind of inspire you to write a track like that?
Oh,
that
yeah.
Like, interactive track?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, JohnLuke, thank you so much for coming and chatting with me. I really appreciate our time together, and I hope everybody enjoys Green Eyes.
Yeah. It's time for my favorite segment, 3 songs from 3 other... No, that's not this segment. I don't know why I started that. It's time for my favorite segment, which is 3 new artists. I mean, I guess 3 songs from 3 other artists is like one of my favorite parts of the show. Gosh, how embarrassing is that? Okay, let's break it down. So here are 3 artists for you to check out this week. First off, we're switching it up. We're going Latin folk. The artist's name is Xandu, and his song Agradecido. And I've been yapping it up with him. He's from Venezuela, but he's in Miami now. I absolutely love what he's doing. It's like, if you like artists like Noah Khan and like that new age folk that is happening, then this is like right up your alley, but Latin. And he's super sweet. I absolutely adore this song. I'm really excited to see the releases that he has down the pipeline for the rest of the year. So first, you're gonna go listen to that. And then we have Riley Kane and his EP Love is Chaos. Now this is like rock pop, and I want to give it like a hint of the Kid Laroi behind it. I know that is like a weird pairing to throw into there, but it like has a sprinkle of that. I absolutely love this EP, and I think it's something you definitely need to listen to as an entire project in whole. And I just like what Riley Kane is doing. He just released it last Friday, so yeah, let's give some love to it. And then Ian Bolin. Ian Bolin is another artist that I featured on 25 Days of Artists Under 25,000 Monthly Listeners. And his song is called Your Lovin'. And it's the only track he has out right now. But trust me, it's really good. It's definitely that Malcolm Todd vibe. But like, you could throw it on so many different playlists. And that's what I love about it. It's very versatile. And I'm hoping to get him on the show. We're trying. I mean, I know he only has 1 single, but I hope he releases new music soon. I hope he comes on the show. So let's bully him. I'm for bullying people into putting out great work. So let's bully him into dropping more music because he's good at what he does. Let's get some more out of it. Well, thank you so much for watching / listening to this week's episode. Yeah, that's all I got for you this week. We're going to keep it low. We're going to keep it chill. Just 3 segments versus the 4. Balance it out. Also, shout out to Aiden Osias for hooking me up with some really cool swag. So, thank you so much. Have a good week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.